FIRESTARTER. We have been working on this for months, actually, trying to come up with the right recipe, the proper way to apply the wax to the wood chips. We use soy wax, works fantastic. If you watch our channel, you know we don't like junk. I like things that work the way they say they do, and I actually think we have a home run here. Now I know a lot of people that watch our channel, probably the majority of the people that watch our channel, burn wood. And we all know how to start a fire. I mean, we've been doing it our whole lives. Man has been doing it for thousands of years, but this is a game changer. It really is. It works fantastic. You don't need any kindling. You don't need any newspaper, nothing like that. Besides, who even gets the newspaper anymore? So today we're going to show you how this works, and we're going to tell you the story, how this all came about, and we're going to have some other products available as well. But I'm very excited to show you how this works. Like I said, it's just wax-coated wood chips, soy wax. It's food safe and all that if you want to cook over it, whatever you want to do. Won't build up anything in your chimney. We have used this, I don't even know how many test runs I have done, but we get about 11 to 15 minutes of burn time out of it. But let me just show you how it works. We're actually going to start two fires, one in the wood stove here, and we'll do one outside in the fire pit. But that bag right there is 1.75 pounds of FIRESTARTER. I have been experimenting with different types of wood. Those shavings right there are kiln dried softwoods, pine. I've also used cedar as well. I'm getting the same amount of burn time out of both. I think we pretty much have perfected the recipe, but I may tweak it a little bit here and there. Now out of each bag, it's kind of compressed in there right now. Like I said, it's 1.75 pounds. You get about 15 to 20 fires out of each bag. Now, using this FIRESTARTER, you only need three things. You need the FIRESTARTER, you need firewood, dry firewood. If you have wet wood, you're gonna have a rough time getting it to start no matter what you use. But always use dry firewood. So you need your FIRESTARTER, your firewood, and something to light the FIRESTARTER. Now you can use a match, a lighter, a torch, whatever you want. We have several of these laying around, they work good. I'll show you how easy it lights here in just a second. All I do, put two pieces of wood in, maybe keep them about 4 or 5 inches apart. Take just one handful of FIRESTARTER, set it right here in the middle. Light the FIRESTARTER. Like I said, you can light it with a match, lighter, anything you want. Then just start stacking some wood on top of it. But the key is you want to have a little bit of an air gap. You don't want to just set the FIRESTARTER down and smash it down with a bunch of wood. Just leave a little bit of an air gap. That's why I like to build the fire this way. No kindling, no nothing. Putting some bigger pieces on top. That's all there is to it. All right, got a little better camera angle there so you can see how it works. Probably about 7 or 8 minutes, we'll have a beautiful fire going. All right, it's been about, I don't even know, 8 or 9 minutes, but it is ripping right along right now. All that was, handful of FIRESTARTER, light it with a match or a lighter, whatever you want, some dry firewood, leave that little bit of air gap above it, and that's all you need. No kindling, no newspaper, cardboard, nothing. So I'll tell you how this all came to be and how this got started and how we got to this point right now. Back in January or February, I can't remember when it was, Melissa and I were out at Messick's in Eastern PA, and they had a open house out there, and we had a meetup. A bunch of people came out, and a guy came up to us and he handed me a bag of FIRESTARTER wax-coated wood chips. He said, "Here, try this stuff, it'll change your life." And we came home, and I didn't use it for a while. It just sat in the garage, and when I first used it, I thought, boy, this stuff works really well. And we had used it on and off throughout the summer. We included it in some videos. A lot of people were asking questions about it. So I got back in touch with the guy and I said, you know what, we could sell this stuff. This is a really good product and we could sell this. And I said, do you wholesale it? And he said, yeah, he sells to a couple stores in his area. And I said, well, get me like 300 or 400 bags of it. And he just kind of does this along with a million other things. He's not full-time in making FIRESTARTER or anything like that. So I started learning more about it, and I said, get me whatever you can, you know, make up a bunch of bags and we'll present it to you guys and see if you're interested in buying it. And then I started thinking I'd really like to offer this to a whole lot of people and different types of products. Now, he uses a paraffin wax, which is great. His product works fantastic, and we are going to be selling that as well. Matter of fact, he just finished another batch of 80 or 100 bags or something, so we'll be offering his as well. This, we're set up to mass produce it right now. I got big wax melters. Levi and I have been working on this for months, trying to come up with the perfect recipe, and we use soy wax. So I think I mentioned earlier, the soy wax you don't get the little bit of black smoke from like you do paraffin. Both of them work fine, but the soy wax is food safe if you were to cook over it. And to be honest, the paraffin wax, I don't see a problem with it either, because by the time you get your hot coals and all that, that wax is long gone. All this is used for is to get the fire going. But it would be my recommendation to use the soy wax coated wood chips, indoor stuff, and cooking over a fire. The paraffin for whatever you want, really. But this stuff works really well, and I think it's a great product. I really do. It's super easy. Like I said, we all know how to start a fire. We've all been doing it for years, but what I like to do in the summer, we cook over a fire quite a bit. And you know, I used to go out the back gate, and we've got a bunch of maple trees, and you get those little limbs that fall off the maples. I'd gather a bunch of them up, throw them in the fire ring, maybe a little bit of newspaper, light them up. Once that starts going a little bit, I would come back, put some wood on it, and then go about my business. Half hour later, it's ready to go. Now, I literally take a handful of this stuff, chunk it in there, light it, no kindling, no nothing. I might finish a little section of lawn. Melissa comes up, puts a few stakes on the fire, we're good to go. So it works fantastic, and I'm pretty excited about it. Now, not only are we gonna sell this on our website, but we actually have some retail locations that just agreed to start selling it. And what's nice about this, it'll be kind of like some cross marketing, because if you're a small business, let's say you have a campground or a little store, I'm not gonna sell to any big stores. I don't wanna get into selling this stuff to Walmart or anything like that. Small mom and pop places, campgrounds. Another one, we will wholesale this as well. If you sell firewood and you give your customers a bag of this stuff, I guarantee you they're gonna come back for more of your wood and more of the FIRESTARTER. It works fantastic. So I'm gonna put an email right here if you're interested in buying this wholesale. Otherwise, you can buy it on our website for your own use. We're selling it for $11.99 a bag, and like I said, it's 15 to 20 fires out of each one, or 3 bags for $30. 3 bags would probably do you a whole season, a whole winter season of indoor burning, and another 3 bags would probably do you a whole summer of outdoor burning. But yeah, we're pretty excited about it. I think it's a great product, and you'll be seeing a lot more of this. But I'm gonna go get Melissa. I'm gonna show you us start a fire in the outdoor fire pit now. She's ripping pretty good now. So Melissa just came out. Before we start a fire in the fire ring, not only is it fire season, it's also hoodie season.
Hoodie season, long sleeve shirts. So we have gray long sleeve shirts you can get outdoors with Morgans on the back, little Outdoors with Morgan's with the flag logo on the front, or some other things that all the others transfers that we do, you can get those on the front. The long sleeve hoodies that are orange, these are our popular ones. This is not the Carhartt, this is the work hoodie. It comes with the Sasquatch, Believe in Yourself on the front, the wood round on the back, with Outdoors with the Morgans. These are very popular, so.
Now, are you gonna have these at Bunyan?
Yes. It'd be nice if we could do pre-orders, like order it now. You don't have to pay shipping. That would end on Wednesday, and we can bring it. It would have your name on it, and you can pick it up.
Yeah, so you can do that. What else you got?
Another popular shirt, Mike's saying. Go ahead, Mike.
What am I doing? I'm working. If I'm not working, I'm sleeping. Sleeping so I can work. Working so I can sleep. I always told the kids that one. What are you doing, Dad? I'm working. What do you think I'm doing?
Yeah, that's just the way it goes. And these are really popular. People are buying these. I actually got the transfer for the front, the Outdoors with the Morgans with a flag in the same color blue to match. So it'll no longer be black, because it only had black in the beginning. I'm growing, guys. I'm growing. I'm growing. I appreciate all your business, all your support. Go check out our shop at outdoorswiththemorgans.com. Click shop when you get there, and we have hats. It's hunting season.
Yeah.
So we have...
I need one of those ones there. That one you have, the camo orange one.
Yeah. And then the solid orange. I know my dad, most men like to have solid orange on their head. That makes sense. I would too when I'm out there. He have usually a tassel cap, but what do people call them? Tassel caps and what else?
Beanies.
Beanies. Toboggans.
Toboggans.
Which is a sled to me. But anywho, we have these and some other hats. Go check them out. And then we have some new hats coming down the pike. So stay tuned for that. One other thing I want to mention, it's hard to find the Carhartt hoodies, really hard. I managed to get some. So they're shipping to me, and those will be on the website probably in a week. So check that out as well. Stay tuned for it.
Well, do you want to start a fire in the fire pit? We'll show them how this fire starter works.
Yeah.
So by the way, that little fire there on that board, that has been burning for 9 minutes so far. Just to give you an idea.
Awesome.
And it's very windy as well today.
Yeah.
Well, let's get a fire going.
Okay. Grab your dry firewood. 2 hunks. You want them a hand width apart. Grab a handful of the fire starter. Right in the middle between those 2 pieces of firewood. Now grab...
You can even light it if you want now. It burns plenty long.
Okay. The handy dandy fire starter lighter.
And like I said, you can use match, lighter, anything that you want.
Can you see that flame?
I'll move the camera a little closer.
Okay, so the 2 pieces of firewood, it's a hand width apart. You take a handful of the fire starter, set it in the middle. Remember, the firewood is dry firewood. 2 pieces of dry firewood, you set this way. And just watch.
Yeah, and you can even put them a couple more on top of it if you want.
Okay. Now, can you see in the camera? There's just a little gap, nothing major. And these ones that I sat on, little gap, maybe 2 fingers apart, but your bottom piece is 2 pieces. I put my hand down in the middle, so when you grab your handful of fire starter, you can set it right down in the middle. See how that's going?
That other fire's still burning over there as well, which is,
yeah.
I don't even know how far we're into.
Probably 11 minutes is my guess. Let's guess.
So there you have it. Something this simple. Like I said, this has been months in the making, but we're set up to mass produce this. Soy wax coated wood chips. Will also be offering the other stuff that's paraffin wax. It works great as well. We'll show you that in another video. But if you're interested in buying this, go to our website, link in the description. I'll pin a comment. And also, there are some retail locations that will start selling it. And one of the benefits to selling it in your retail location is we have a lot of reach with our channel, and we will be letting people know where they can buy it in their area. And firewood sellers, I mean, it's just endless. the people that could actually use this stuff. Works fantastic. We're pretty proud of it. We really are. Been working on this a long time, something this simple.
And everybody loves to have an outdoor fire or even start a fire in your fireplace or your wood burner. So
yeah, and you don't want to be that guy that can't get a fire started.
know, right?
You know what I mean? You just don't want to be that guy.
We've been there.
You're at the party, everybody's sitting around, and he's like, Bill, he has no idea what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You won't have any problems with this. So I think that's about it. Before we wrap this up, though, I want to show you both of these fires. That little one behind us is still burning, probably at 15 minutes.
So that one's still burning, going on 15 minutes. All right, thanks so much for being here. Be sure to go to outdoorswithmorgans.com and check out all the stuff we have listed, and we'll see you on the next one.